if you had a hall pass?
We'd probably do what these two guys did, we'd be a couple of bumbling idiots. And it's a lot more difficult, I think, than people think it is. You know, guys who've been married, they think they lost a little off their fastball.
And what would you do if your significant other had a hall pass?
I wouldn't have a hall pass if my wife were to have a hall pass also. I that's a deal killer for me, you know, deal breaker. I wouldn't, you know, I wouldn't do it. But if she didn't have a hall pass, that would be delightful. I'd love one.
So you'd rather have one and not her have one?
Absolutely.
One-way street.
Yes, it's that. I know it's not fair, but I know that she would be like, it's too easy for her. You know, it would be difficult for me, and that's what this is about. These guys who get the hall pass, you know, they don't realize that when they have a hall pass, their wives get a hall pass too. It's just implied, and that side's a lot scarier, and that's what really complicates this movie.
What do you think makes a good marriage?
You know, I think to be friends, you know, to be real good friends. Of course, you love your spouse, but to really like them too is important.
Yeah, you know, I guess you got to be, you know, honesty obviously comes in a lot, and I think if, you know, a lot of it's luck. You know, just ending up with the right person. To be honest,
Yeah,
you
marrying
know.
well.
Yeah.
If you know, people change, and you hope you change in similar ways, and if you don't, it doesn't work out. But so far, so good.
If you could tell your 20-year-old self any advice, what would it be?
Buy Microsoft.
I don't know. Just I think I did it anyway, but just enjoy the moment. You know, enjoy the ride. It's not life isn't a destination. It's just, you know.
I have to say, as a 20-year-old, I was like, I look back at myself as a 20-year-old, and I was really an idiot. But it's because I was a 20-year-old. You know, I didn't know a lot. You know, and I have no regrets about those years, really. But you know, you grow up, and you know, you do things when you're 20 that you wouldn't do when you're my age.
What is your favorite scene in your favorite film of all time, and why?
My favorite movie of all time, and it's just me, but my favorite movie of all time was Jaws, the movie Jaws, because I just remember that when I saw it in the theater, how moved I was. I was afraid to go swimming in a swimming pool for about 2 years. And the shot of just the legs swimming in the shark's point of view, it sticks in my head as one of the great moments in movie history.
So it terrified you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I you know, I honestly, I couldn't. I don't even know what it is, and because really, like, probably Schindler's List would be at the top of my list. One of those movies. It's in the top 3, and there's so many scenes in that movie that just made a real imprint on me and really captured what was happening there. But I can't really sum it up to one.